The current state of endocrinology and testosterone optimization inside of Australia is so fucking backwards, and I'm going to have a rant about it. I have a client. I've sent him to multiple different clinics to be able to get checked out because consistently on blood tests, he is sitting between 7 to 9 on the Australian scale. The Australian scale for testosterone is somewhere between either 9 to 36, 8 to 32. There's a few other different ones. I can't remember if it's nanograms a deciliter, but anyway, I think it's N moles. Anyway, with him, he is a bloke in his late 40s. He's struggled with weight. He has been dieting, training. He's been doing all the things that I've told him to do for the last 2 years. We got him sorted with a clinic, but that clinic is no longer in operation because the Australian laws around testosterone and everything like that are so damn hard. Effectively, where it sits right now, you have to go through an endocrinologist to be able to get prescribed testosterone, whereas in the past, there was gray areas where like health clinics, integral medical clinics, like they had some gray areas, some leeway to be able to prescribe testosterone if your blood markers were low enough to be able to say, yes, you can go ahead. He qualifies for it. This new clinic that I've been given through another person in my network, because my net worth is my network. I can refer out to anyone and have an expert, that someone that is in my ecosystem, go out and get sorted out. If it's not in my wheelhouse and I'm not an expert in it, I don't have the qualifications, whatever it is, I have people in my network to be able to refer out to that I trust. I've just gotten fucked over by another clinic because it now makes my word look like dog shit, because this clinic just charged my clients for a 6-week follow-up plus medication in a consult, $540. $540 for medication, and he needs to see them again in 6 weeks' time. Did we just privatize our medicine the same way that America has it, where you basically have to pay to get whatever it is? I thought Australia had socialized Medicare. I thought we had a hybrid system where, yes, you could go private if you wanted to, but the public system was able to make sure that you had optimal health. Are we just a country that is filled with sick, overweight, unhealthy, like dying people? Is that our population? Is that how bad the current state of health and wellness is in our country? Why can't we get blood tests across where if something is amiss, we can optimize for that thing? Why is Australia so fucking backwards when it comes to anything, especially a bloke in his 40s? Like in your 30s, basically from around 35, the human male, fuck, that sounds dumb. The human male's testosterone levels start diminishing, especially if you're an untrained individual, because you should be done with having kids. The testes are to produce sperm, and testosterone, vigor, vitality, libido, aggression, all these sorts of things. They will start phasing out because you're no longer having kids. Because humans are living longer, we need to be able to optimize our health and wellness for our own individual well-being, for our own benefit, because we have to fucking live longer. We have to work longer. So if we have people that are out there working really, really hard, really stressed out, trying to make ends meet, like doing their best in the current economic situation that we've got going on at the moment, rentals going up, fucking mortgages going up, everything's going up, everything's getting more expensive. And we have to pay for specialists that are going to charge you for a 15-minute consult to be able to see where your levels are on a blood test and go, yep, cool, that's $540, thank you. Here's your medication script. I'll see you in 6 weeks' time to pay another consult fee plus medication. This is fucked. This is not Australia. This is not our medical system. But because of God knows what reason, we are sitting in a place where you can't even pay to get ahead anymore. I remember a couple of years ago, this was 2018, when I was going through all of my hormone optimization and working with endocrinologists and stuff like that, working with integral therapists and all the rest of it. A consult fee for a specialist was $180, and that was a 20-minute consult, and you got everything covered. The medication back then for peptides, so on and so forth, for a 10-week thing that you didn't have to go see until your next appointment in 10 weeks' time, was around about $150. Has the world gotten that fucked that our money is now not going that far? Our medical system is now tightening the reins because of God knows what reason. Like, this is just not good enough. This is not good enough. We should be able to do whatever the hell we want to do with our mind and bodies. If something is off, especially in my client's case where his testosterone levels are low, he's stressed out of his mind, he's got sleep apnea, he's got all these different things going on, we should be able to optimize him and be able to get him back to a place of health and wellness, thriving, not just surviving. Not just in a place where we're like, okay, well, we're probably going to have to go down the peptide route. We're probably going to have to go down some other ways that are less than favorable, all because the medical system has failed us. Like, does the government want us to self-medicate? Does the government want us to be able to turn to some, less than ideal places to be able to get medication, to be able to do the things that they're not fucking doing for us. This country is becoming a joke. It has been a joke for a while, but this is an absolute joke.